Hello everyone, this is Ignis Leonis. I'm here presenting you one very interesting round in my SU-122-44. This is a Russian premium tier 7 tank destroyer. Great fun, this tank. It has a very nice hull traverse speed, so it's very difficult for tanks to try and circle around you and stay out of your sights. The gun on this is the Russian 122mm gun found on like the KV-1 and KV-1S and the IS-1. Only difference is this is given a very nice rate of fire boost, so it's round about 8 seconds or so for a reload. So great alpha damage. Penetration leaves a little bit to be desired, but it's still a great gun. And unfortunately a very small cone of fire before you have to turn the hull. So I'm just rolling up here, trying to keep on line with the other guys, and we're about to spot their M44 artillery unit. Not sure what he was doing that far ahead, and Jackson takes him out. Jackson did quite a bit in this round. He seemed to be 1 second faster than me most of the time, so that's right, he did quite a bit for our team. Try and do a snapshot on Hellcat. He's tucked in the corner over there, and the rest of our team is going to get him, so I'm just going to speed this up a little bit. And come over here. And there's a Panzer IV over there, so I'm going to line up a shot on him. And as soon as I hit him, the Jackson hits him also and takes him out. And Jackson gets that grill before I could too. Like I said, I always seem to be about a second off. So I'm just going to follow that Jackson across here. He's going to take out a couple of tanks while we're over here. Panzer III-4 to his credit there. And I'm going to get an AT-2 there. And I'm going to take a hit on my tracks. That's another thing about this tank. The armor is actually fairly good. The front is very well sloped, so it bounces quite a bit. And see, I bounced 2 there. I'm going to bounce another one there. Hide behind the Jackson for cover. So there's a bunch of tank destroyers up on that hill. T-25 just put a round into me. And bounce one off of him. And IS rolls back into cover before I could get a shot on him. And he turns and shoot and bounce again. Again, the penetration on this gun isn't the best. In the meantime, I'm going to put a round in that Hellcat. Shock one up on my wall again. Try and put something on that Jag Panther. Let him know that he's been spotted. And that IS is going to come down here. I'm going to put one round into him. And he's going to end up dead shortly after. Just going to pick up the pace here a little bit. So I'm trying to see if I can spot anything on the top of this hill. And nothing. The only thing I get here is some non-damaged shots. Decide this probably is not the best place to be. Our guys were able to clear out whoever they had on the flag. So I'm going to move over, use this riverbed here as kind of cover. It's a short tank, so I can use this little fold in the land as some cover as I move along the river here. I'm going to come up into the city here. This tank is awesome in the city with that hull traverse and great alpha damage on its gun with a decent rate of fire. It is an absolute brute in the city. So I'm going to tangle with some of the tank destroyers over here as well. come off the hill and they're coming down into the flag area. And they took out the AT-8, and I plug one into that T-25. And there's the Jag Panther trying to do a snapshot and miss, and then he's going to race across here. And I'm going to pull in over here, get the kill on him, but I'm going to pay a price here for it. Use my repair kit on the tracks, back it up. So I'm down to 95 hit points. Any one of those tank destroyers that are left can do that damage easily and put an end to my little adventure. So I back it up and then I sit and wait for a while. I'm just going to speed this up here because it's a whole lot of waiting. It was a good minute and a half, I think. And I wanted them to make the move. Had the flag circle just off to my left, so I know that there's one going through the flag circle. And took out the French tank destroyer. Still have the T-25, and he's the biggest threat out of those two because his gun can do some serious damage. So he knows where I was. I'm just going to hide behind this building, kind of scrub myself from his mini-map, and finally get some support from one of the artillery units here. So I am just sitting here, and I notice a tree fall just over to the right. So I know that's where the tank destroyer is. And I'm going to let this artillery go through the center of the street. Hopefully with that giant gun of his he can get one shot off, maybe take him out or do some damage. And trade some shots there. And then I come around the corner, and so doesn't the tank destroyer. The T-25 comes around the corner at the same time, and I take him out. Why he came around the corner, he should have known I was there. I don't know. But that was the round. 5 kills, just a hair over 3,000 damage, and a steel wall award. Tons of fun, just kind of sitting there, where they're coming from, waiting, playing the waiting game with them. So I hope you enjoyed. Please leave some comments, and have a great day.